prior to Drew getting to Baylor, they had been ranked in program history a total of 2 games. I mean, you talk about a guy who has taken a program to another level. Look at this feed, and Meyer with a reverse.
And he works hard to get open. He is money.
One-on-one to Sumu, and Meyer, I believe, is the one who got a piece of it.
He's been punched in the mouth twice. Now he's punching back.
Yeah.
Good play by Meyer.
And another turnover. Mitchell ahead to Teague for the lay-in. With Chamwa Chachua leading the way. And look at the block now by Meyer. Everybody's contributing for the Bears.
You know, Dan, defenses that are loud and talking, where the talk is continuous.
Flagler for 3. Long rebound to Meyer. He'll put it up. Wow.
Long shots, long rebounds. And
slip wide open. Easy. Yeah. That's just lack of awareness. Hey, you're going to get whacked around in a game like this.
Meyer, tough shot. Oh, is that in Famo or Meyer?
It doesn't matter.
Their depth has been terrific too, Jimmy. 25 points off the bench to 13 for Michigan State. Yes, it is.
Meyer had 17 last year in the NCAA tournament against Wisconsin, 12 against Houston. And he's just really good, man. He can drive that thing on the right side.
This one will wind down.
So what I'm watching early from the Illini is whether they can communicate adequately. You take Trent Frazier out, Alfonso Plummer, some other guys. Good back cut there by Matthew Meyer. But you take those guys off the floor, you lose your communicators, your connectors. DeMonte Williams, another one.
In game 1, we're seeing that the answer is yes. At least by the way he's played in this first half. Shannon cross court. Meyer for 3. That's good.
Man, that's good basketball. But we get under 16, then we got to go to timeout. Then it's a rollout. I want to see the actual highlight.
Meyer took it away from Hamlin.
Talked about a little bit earlier just about, you have that ring ceremony. Do you come out a little flat? And they have right now, but they'll get it going. They got to get, like Shannon's done something like that. He's up to 6, I believe, so he's added a nice boost off the bench.
Meyer, open 3. Got it.
Finally got one down. Really good in open court.
In the hands of Mitchell again, and he turns it over. Meyer jumps the passing lane, takes it himself for 2. Defensive player of the year in the Big Ten. And a good show getting out in the passing lane here.
Here he's active, gets his hands on the ball, good finish in traffic, in transition.
Played here in 1987 against one Stephen Bardo.
Yeah, we had a good time visiting with that one.
Shannon with the 3 in the corner. There's Meyer trying to get things going. Back up top, Sky Clark will launch it. 8-0 in 45 seconds for Illinois.
Really pleased, though, and grateful for the opportunity in that NBA Academy.
That NBA Academy is really starting to produce players all across the landscape as Meyer hits the 3, and that's a real good sign if you're an Illinois fan. Meyer 2 for 7.
Kind of got to Illinois late in the offseason, and so he's still working through some kinks, but that looked great.
And a turnover, Meyer on the move, bumped at half court, and a foul on Jack Collins.
And that's why Coach Underwood is not going to run a ton of sets offensively. He's going to stick to about 4 or 5 main sets.
Meyer knocks down his first tray of the game. A 28-point lead for the Illini. Underneath Jaden Epps. Meyer will let it go again from the left elbow, and he knocks it down. Back-to-back trays by Matthew Meyer.
Get the zone side to side. The short corners, baseline are open.
Meyer driving inside. Hawkins with the push shot for the game's first basket. And 5-on-4 with Mintz still down on the other end. Rogers. They get it back out to Shannon. And another 3. His 3rd of the first half.
Looked like he was hopping around on the sideline, moving off the spot, but no whistle, did get it in bounds. Here's Hawkins trying to go baseline. Gives it up to Meyer for the 2, right at the rim. And that will end the first half.
Melendez, who barely played in that first half, got 2 quick fouls in 4 minutes. Missed the shot.
That's another one of my philosophies against zone. Take it right at the shot blocker. Go right through his chest.
Turnover by Bell, and then a foul.
But the ACC's got to figure out a way to get those teams I mentioned back on track.
Count the basket for Meyer and a Syracuse foul.
Very Young just never saw him. Scott was out in front of the pack. Now the defense sets, and Meyer gets a steal. It's gotta be a foul. Meyer thought it was, got it back and laid it in.
The other side of the court right now, and Brad Underwood, the Illinois coach. Meyer adjusts and gets it to go, and he's got all 5.
Well, Matthew Meyer's a shot maker.
And good ball pressure, good pressure off the ball as well by the Illini. Morris met at the rim by Meyer.
Boy, great job by Meyer to wall up, showing some athleticism. And a terrific drive here, getting by the initial defender, and he needs to continue to be active on the offensive end because he can really score.
Look at these moves. Hey, what a play by Matthew Meyer, and he is feeling it right now.
But he was in position to start the play, so it wasn't a long recovery. A little crossover, step back.
The trailer Mitchell. And Dessou didn't get it up on the glass strong enough, and eventually a turnover.
Dylan Dessou hesitated as soon as he caught it and let the defense catch up.
And then backed off Meyer, and that's not the play here tonight.
Well, the Illini blocked 12 shots in that win over Texas, their most in a game in 11 years. Meyer on the drive, and he gets it to go.
It was just a matter of time with Matt Meyer. He has so much ability. Going to have to be from beyond the perimeter. Half their shots from the field come from beyond the arc.
Meyer again.
Everybody's on fire right now. Some good offense on both sides.
Made threes, and they're living up to it. 5 of 6 combined. Meyer making 6 of 7 combined from 3, and Meyer's got 8 early points. And 8 lead changes in the first half, make it 9 as Meyer throws down the dunk. Actually, still 8 because that ties us up.
Matt Meyer, you can see him on the bottom of your screen. You're trying to keep this on the side with Dredd. Great cut. Clary just loses track of his man.
Another freshman guard that just knows how to score. Great knack for getting to the rim.
Gets the rebound there off the deflection. Back comes Terrence Shannon. Shannon in transition.
Understands how to change his pace. Terrific scorer. Got it done in high school and college as well. And Terrence Shannon.
Hicks loves the floater. They've been partially tipped. Meyer transition. Beautiful Euro step. Count that plus a foul.
Terrific look ahead from Coleman Hawkins. Eyes up as soon as he gets the ball. Euro step around the defender and 1. Matt Meyer showing his ability here in the second half.
Clark with 8 points. Good to have his offense back on the floor. Harris took a shot on a screen. He's still down. And that's what the Illinois players are signaling to each other. We'll be right back here in Champaign.
I think Ty Rogers up on the smaller guards has been effective. Coleman Hawkins is switching out as well.
Meyer the steal, Meyer the finish.
Pressure from Ty Rogers and others, and Matt Meyer reading that play perfectly. And he knows what to do with it. Glided.
Illinois finding some good spacing on this end over the past couple of possessions. Meyer has 16 now.
Matt Meyer, bucket getter, shot fake, step back.
Back he comes in transition. Hawkins calling for it. Meyer takes it and drains it.
Reggie Theus said he thinks Joe French is the best shooter in the country. Like, that's high praise, but if somebody knows about shooting and scoring, it would be Reggie Theus.
Playing as hard and running as hard as possible. Jaden Epps in double figures today. He's playing hard, diving to the floor, can get it. And an confrontation at the other end. Meyer able to swat that. So an excellent defensive play for Matthew Meyer getting back.
I want our viewers to watch this. Meyer almost hits his head on the, see that? Almost hit his head on the rim.
Northwestern, as I said, and as Chris Collins has said all year, we are fueled by our defense. It's been this end that at times has been an issue. Great block by Meyer. He just stayed right in that play, was trailing him the whole way. Danger picks it up. Meanwhile, for the Illinois side, Meyer gets a great open look, and he knocks it down. That's a beautiful pass by Jaden Epps.
Going to let him shoot it. There, the pick and pop is pure.
And Meyer rejecting Barrett. Meyer also took a pop in the nose. Well, to this point, Northwestern's taking care of the ball. Just 6 turnovers. Just as I say that, now there's 7th. Meyer right into the chest of Robbie Barrett.
Multiple opportunities, but you'll take Steven Crow, who's really looked to score it more. Start of the year looked like more of a facilitator. Has multiple games with 7 assists, but now looking to score.
Out with an ankle injury, and they have held up fairly well down low. Although Illinois takes it down low, and Matthew Meyer got a great look. Got it back. His first 2 shots of the game run after 14 scoreless minutes.
It's the second time today that we've seen him kind of change hands late, go to the left, and just hasn't finished at the rim.
Not a decisive afternoon for him. You used that word, indecisive, a couple of possessions ago. Meyer blocked that 3 from Klesmit. Shannon guarded by the smaller Klesmit. Meyer with a good slice on a Sejan. Dangerous had a tough night offensively, but that was oh so pretty.
Last time out versus Minnesota, and you know, we talked about margin for error. The margin for error for him on his jump shot is not all that great because of the rotation. He has a side spin. Take a look at that the next time he releases it.
Melendez with the answer from 3. Next foul, and both teams are at the line. Next foul on Illinois. Greasel to Cada, and what a challenge by Meyer.
Nice delivery there. But if you are Cada, you have to put your shoulder to the rim. Look, he kind of fades away and puts the ball out there.
They're back to work now. There's Meyer. The jump to Hawkins. Got an open look for 3. Caught and shot.
Superlative pass. It's not just getting it to the right guy. It's getting him the ball in the place where he can do something with it. Look at it. Hits him right in the chest. He doesn't have to go down to his knees. He doesn't have to go to the side. It hits him almost right between the 2 threes. Right there. Boom. Catch, release. As a result, there's no way that the closeout's going to get there in time to obstruct his view.
And that's kind of how we saw Coleman Hawkins shoot in the Wisconsin win. Free, easy, and accurate. Vandemel drives again. Meyer with a rejection. But Wilcher, look what he found. Inside, he cannot hit from point-blank range.
Powerful guard down low, Terrence Shannon.
On the other end, a rejection by Meyer, but it will stay on this end.
Jackson Kohler, the freshman for the Spartans, but you can't make a post-entry pass from 30 feet.
Kohler number 0. There's a block. A great rejection by Meyer. And they can block shots. They got 2 of those.
Yeah, I think Brad Underwood, the emphasis was activity on the defensive end, and Matthew Meyer, how about climbing the ladder on that one, spiking.
Rebound to Hauser. That's going to lead to Trey Holloman. Oh, but what a block! Meyer got his 3rd already. From the night.
He came out of nowhere. He thought he had a stroll. Yeah, that's Joey Hauser.
Cross-court skip. 7-0 run, Illinois.
And then play out of the big if they're going to help off danger at all. I think he's stubborn in a good way, A.J. Hoggard, right? He believes in himself, but he's starting to see the old man's ways.
Nice move indeed. Meyer off the window for 2.
But what he really wants out of pick and rolls is to get right to that 15-foot line and drill it.
He's got 12. Meanwhile, Meyer, what a finish through traffic.
14 points and counting, and then Matthew Meyer.
Danger wants it down low instead. They swing it around to Terrence Shannon Jr. So with all of his points in the first half against Michigan State, Meyer attacks off the glass and up and in, and the Illini take the lead.
Nice leadership by Hawkins.
Shooting on both sides to start the night. Samuels waits for Lane to open up, but denied by Meyer and saved by Harris as he falls off the elevated floor.
They can run a number of different players at Garcia, give them different looks.
Meyer, nice feed to Lieb, who scores.
Yeah, Meyer doing some playmaking today, isn't he? Well, we got some unlikely characters here in the first half. Brandon Lee. It just takes one game to get confidence. And these Gophers have been playing well the last 3 games.
Meyer trying to regain the lead and does.
And took him right to the bucket. Elevates on the 3, Ola Joseph.
30 points in the paint for Indiana.
Matthew Myers only taken 2 field goal attempts, and that is a back cut from Sincere Harris to start your half.
Boy, you see how stagnant the offense is. The ball stayed on one side the whole possession.
Meyer into the post. Nice pass for Hawkins.
Brad Underwood talked about it. They have got to rebound because with these big bodies, they look like football players at times. How about that rejection by Matthew Meyer? Certainly an interesting game for him against Indiana. Was dealing with some flu-like symptoms. Illinois able to corral that loose ball. Meyer, triple, yes! He has got so much ability.
Turns the corner. Now Sensen ball using that body fade. Good defense and help defense by Meyer. Another block.
Oh, Chucky Hepburn doing a really good job denying Hawkins the post up.
Meyer got hit, and he scores it. Klesmith the foul.
He is a shot creator and shot maker. His feet can look like they're not set. They could be facing one way, and he can still make the jumper. Great length, concentration. He is all over him and making things very difficult.
Tough time for Chucky Hepburn, too, as Meyer gets to the rim, and as Sejan might have gotten a hit on that. It's 2 and a foul for Meyer.
Meyer, that size advantage, now they're calling his number. Between the legs, hesitation, put on the jet.
Sejan hit the deck for a moment. They didn't get anything out of it yet. Meyer, shot fake, step back for 3. That was nasty.
Yes, it was. This is 6'9" doing this. Like a guard. Up fake. Step back. Carter Gilmore.
Shannon missing there on the penetration. Here comes Riesel for Nebraska.
Now watch the Huskers because they will go early in the possession.
Walker had it altered from behind by Meyer. Here's Hawkins. Now Shannon. That one doesn't go. Meyer, the offensive rebound, back up with it, and he'll go to the line.
Great utilization of his height advantage. Marcus Lawrence there. As the Huskers are trying to scramble defensively, failure to keep Matthew Meyer off the offensive glass.
Fabulous for them.
I think Lawrence and Dawson are getting great opportunities, and both of them could turn out to be really good players for this program.
There's Dawson. Hanging in the air. Shot was altered by Meyer.
He never needs space because at 6'8", 6'9", and he's got an advantage being left-handed.
Danger right down the lane line for a hammer. What you're talking about?
Well, here's an advantage. So Myers 6'9", you see with the hesitation dribble, draws 2 defenders, and he's able now to just lay it over the top. Nice floor spacing execution by the Illini.
They got Meyer untracked very early at Wisconsin. Here's danger again. 2-man game with a forward.
And that's the efficiency of Chris Murray.
And the improvement in him as well as Meyer got McCaffrey in the air and a wild shot goes down.
On the pass. Well, we got a good one just like we thought.
Out of Council Bluffs and Lincoln High School. Meyer got the feet set. Thought he got hit. He wanted a 4-point play. He'll have to settle for 3.
Dix, excuse me, from long range. I'm thinking Benetti.
Stop doing that.
9 to shoot. Harris runs into the double. Meyer, good ball fake. Meyer floater. Finally in the score column.
Home. Tell you what, Matthew Meyer with the floater along the baseline. The Illini.
Danger looking for help. There's Rogers. Kicks it out to Hawkins.
Hawkins had a 3 on the catch and shoot.
Meyer, he is hot.
Shoots 46% from beyond the arc. That's 6th in the country. He's been on fire.
6'6", senior. You think he's a pro, Seth Lundy?
Absolutely. This guy's going to make a lot of money in the NBA. He hit 3 of them at Maryland and broke out of that slump. Prior to that, he was only 4 out of 24. So with this smaller lineup, he can stretch a defense, and Rogers just taking over for Illinois.
Back into danger, got position, finished strong with a left. That's what you've been calling for, Jets.
I just love his footwork. That was a pass. We're going to let that one slide. That was a pass.
Epps uncontested for 2.
He's going to have to be a guy out here tonight, looking for his shot, being aggressive.
Inside, Ray Thompson block. Meyer.
Here's Meyer.
spin off the glass. That is just big boy basketball right now. Matthew Meyer has shown us the perimeter, and now he's going inside. Caleb Banks trying to fight him, and this is just a strong move, keeping his chest right to the...
Rogers the rebound. And Epps pushing. Meyer driving. Dunking is Matthew Meyer.
The Illini is out here today with Matthew Meyer. No one stopping the basketball. He is going up, and Matthew Meyer is throwing it down.
Well, Meyer got in on Cooper, and Cooper with the quick hands to get the steal. And Henley has it whisked away by Coleman Hawkins. And Meyer up ahead and leaves it short. And tapped back into Meyer's hands, and he puts it back. Three-point shot looked good. Be tempting to fall into that.
And as a young player, you see a lot of young players do that.
Meyer stumbling his way all the way in. Meyer nails a three.
If you're a Illini fan, you've always worried, how's the percentage going to be? If they keep shooting like this, you have to like the improvement, right? The answer from a game in Indiana that wasn't one of his better games. But he's answered it.
And Meyer dunks it. 10 to shoot. Hawkins will try from deep. Short on that one, but Meyer the offensive board. Can he go to work? He's got the mismatch. Good feed to Hawkins. Really nice pass. 13 to shoot to number 13, Brooks Barnhizer. Barnhizer working against Meyer. Blocked by Meyer. Barnhizer able to get it back. Danger on the baseline in trouble, and a turnover. Turnover number 9. Here's Audige to the other end, and Meyer with a great challenge. Audige gets it back, and then a foul on R.J. Melendez. Meyer, shot clock at 10. Meyer 0 for so far tonight in the corner. The 5 for Shannon, playing with 3 fouls, but they need his offense, and he provides 3 to start.
Good job matching up, but not finding Meyer.
Yep, that time he gets it to go.
Gotta finish that.
Harris for Shannon. Thought about a 3. Meyer will take that 3, and it goes. Keep an eye on Hawkins, too. He's on the left sideline. Clock is down to 5. Meyer will let it fly. That's
that's a big one.
How about that? And that's the last play of the first half.
2 great defensive possessions.
Yeah.
And now he's going to finish it.
Oh, and it's blocked away by Meyer. Number 2 for him.
Melendez is in there now, too. Another shooter who hasn't shot the ball today.
Well, Meyer finds Harris slicing to the basket.
Shannon bursting into Meyer for 3. Yes! Illinois has the lead.
Great job. Baseline drive, baseline drift. Meyer comes up.
One of the 2 seniors honored in his final home game. Great pass, Dickinson. Better block by Meyer. The stuff on Bufkin.
There go man coming out of that zone.
Meyer's got Dickinson on him. Meyer trying to break down Dickinson. He does! Just scraped it past the onrushing Reed.
This is why Terrence Reeves is in the game. This is ability to defend out on the perimeter.
Meyer, 3-pointer. Illinois strikes first in double overtime.
All right, Brad Underwood going to a hot hand and creating the matchup that he wants.
Meyer into Williams, leaning in, and he got the roll.
9 points off the bench out of the 17 for Illinois. Meyer has 2 and a foul.
Again, this is where Illinois can sink their teeth into the Boilermakers. In the open floor, a sped-up game, off of a turnover, sprinting with numbers.
Meyer across the lane, danger zone.
But how about Matthew Meyer dropping down?
And he's trying to make quick moves, but I think he's got to think about kicking it.
Knocked away by Meyer. Lawyer fouls it.
And here's Shannon. Drive and kick. Hawkins, corner 3. Too much. But right into the hands of Danger. Offensive board. Meyer cleans it up. Meanwhile, Penn State, one of the best in the country at taking care of the ball. Shannon falling to the ground. No whistle. There's Meyer again, eating up the offensive glass.
Meyer coming from the perimeter, bottom left side of your screen, flies in, no one blocking out. Andrew Funk thinks he's got an easy defense.
And as he said, they were careful to use the term available and not saying that he would play. Shannon knocking down the three, his first field goal of the tournament.
That's a big shot for Terrence Shannon.